I know everybody can chuck it in their CV, right? Oh, I've got great written and verbal communication skills. But the key is actually knowing what the benchmark is. People don't realize that how to tell if someone's understanding what you're actually saying. And that's like a soft skill in itself.
You learnt that skill at university, or you learned it once you went into the workplace?
The follow-up question would be like, does university teach those skills, right?
Yeah.
I think it's about what you think is important to learn, right? You could get a guy that did the same degree as me, did the same subjects, got the same marks, but he might not pick that skill up because he might treat it as, I'm gaming the system. I'm doing what's necessary for the exam and studying that and then getting the same mark. But reality is you're developing lifelong skills, not transactional skills to get that job, and then not transactional skills to do well for that client, and then just to move up to that level. And just because if you think like that, I think it's very tiring. And secondly, you're not developing core skills that you really believe in. You're really just gaming the system in a sense, the actual law. That's important, but what I learned was the soft skills that you develop from studying law. Communicate, but for example, read through complex writing and be able to distill it, because a lawyer is supposed to read the law and tell you as a client, hey, this is what you should and shouldn't do in simple terms.
Help you understand it, right? Yeah.
Exactly, right? That key skill helped me with everything else that I've done so far from there.